Deanie Duclos. I'm the CEO of the Multi-Service Center, and I want to thank you all for coming. We have people in the audience representing various parts of our community, from elected officials to staff members to board members, donors to the agency, and of course our volunteers who, without their service, we couldn't do any of this. Actually, without all of you, we couldn't do the work that we do. I would like to make announce a few people that are here. Adam Smith could not make it, but he's represented by Deborah Entenman. Is Deborah here? Oh, there she is. Hi, Deborah. Sorry. And we have our state representatives, Senator Tracy Ide, Representative Skip Priest, Representative Mark Milosha, and Representative Tina Orwell from the 33rd District. Councilmember Von Reichbauer couldn't make it, but Agnes Wooters is here. There she is back there. Hey, Agnes. You're going to hear from our mayor in a few moments, but we also have Councilmember, is Mike Park here? Or Jean? There's Jean and Linda Kutchmar, hiding back there. And our city manager, Brian Wilson. Thank you. I'm glad you could make it. Lake Haven Commissioner Ron Nowicki, who's supposed to be here. And last but definitely not least, Tom Pearson, CEO of the Chamber. Oh, did I miss Skip? I thought I said Representative Skip Priest. I thought so. Well, it's definitely worth repeating. Would you slap her for not listening? Today we're here to celebrate and bless our newest venture. It's a building expansion of our program building. And as you can see, it's not really a groundbreaking because we thought we'd do that first to make sure it was okay. Most of you are aware of our agency and you know of our services and the many people we help because you've been directly involved. But what you probably don't think is that the Multi-Service Center is really all about change, helping people to redirect their lives into more productive and meaningful futures. And we do that through all of our programs, and we do it very effectively, and we do it with a highly dedicated and talented staff. We also work with a lot of other groups, nonprofits and for-profit businesses, to help this change come about. And we're very proud to share our results with the community and with those other groups that we work with. Over the past 14 years since I've been here, 14 and a half now, and I know the board is counting, I have really seen this agency grow, and I've seen our programs grow. We've added services to meet the new and emergent needs of our community. And in any given week, because of the growth, we will see about 830 people pass through just these doors. That does not count the offices we have in Kent and in Burien. So, and those people are coming from all over South King County to get into one of our various services that we offer. The last couple of years, we concentrated on adding employment because that was very important for us. And we had a community jobs program that we ran for about 7 years, and that was sort of our testing ground. And we tried out some new approaches. And then we left that program and brought that program to the homeless and to youth in trouble with the juvenile justice system and youth that were not getting into school. And I just want to talk about that program a little bit, our youth employment services. Because we won a contract for that, and we combined with a lot of different agencies, including Boys and Girls Club, Orion Industries, Highline Community College, but we were the lead on that. And we were to get youth referred to us by the school system that had dropped out or were way behind in their credits, and the juvenile justice system. And Federal Way was specifically chosen for this program because we had the highest number of youth in the juvenile justice system. We got that contract. It was a pilot for 1 year, and we were extremely successful working with these young people. What we did was we worked with them on their education through our education program and tried to get them either on credit retrieval through the high school or into community college, whatever we could do to try, GED, to try and get them an equivalency high school degree or the high school degree. We also worked with them on employment, work habits, and things like that. And we went into the community and we made arrangements with employers, whether they were nonprofits, whether they were cities or for-profits. And we placed them in paid internships for 6 months. Now, the employer was not at risk because they were our employees. We were paying all the taxes and everything on them, and we were paying them. And this came from the grant that we got. But the employer got the benefit of their service. And there was one young fellow that we worked with, and I tell this story quite a bit because it's a good story. He'd been in trouble with the law. He was also way behind on his schooling. He had an interest in cars, and he really liked working with cars. He liked it so much, that's why he was in trouble with the law, for stealing cars. But we found a body shop that was willing to take a chance and work with this young man. And that was over a year and a half ago. He's still employed by them, doing very well. And he wants to, his goal is to get through college and to start his own shop because he's already got some ideas on how to improve service and things he'd like to do. Real successful story, and we have many, many more of those stories. But that's what we do. We help people become more self-sufficient, become more independent, and discover the power of their choices. They can make choices. Usually they've been making the wrong ones. We try to get them to make the right ones. The new building is going to allow us to have more of those types of classes going on. Right now, we're spending a great deal of money leasing space because we don't have enough room for all of our staff, and we don't have enough room for our education programs. So this new building is going to be about 8,100 square feet of usable space. We'll have huge classroom, which will be dividable, and then there'll be another community room. And those rooms will also be available for use by the community at no charge, because that's what we are. We're part of the community. So, having said that and given you a little history of it, I'm not going to keep you out in the sun much longer. I would like to introduce our next speaker, who is Mayor Jack Dovey. Mayor?